that race.
And he got the record.
Did he get a record?
He got a record. The national record from Dustin E. Times was 2:23 and 15 to 17. Oh no, he wouldn't get it because he's not. He would have swam open.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have got that. He's not in the 15 to 17. He did really well though. He would be in open category at this point. Yeah. So good job though, Emmanuel. So Emmanuel, and then in 15 to 17 was Caden and Tristan. And who edged out between Caden and Tristan?
I think Tristan might have gotten him.
No, Caden got him.
And our referees right now.
Caden got him.
With each other, what they've seen on the pool deck. We're going to take a break in the competition right now. Our next series is going to be the 50 backstroke finals, but we are going to present awards for the 200.
All right, so they're going to take a break for medal presentations, and that's not necessarily going to stop the meet.
No.
They take maybe a minute or two, medal presentations, and that's about it. The next set of races, they are ready in the blocks, in the waiting area, ready to go. So
you better stay
tuned, or else if you blink, you're gonna miss a race.
You're gonna miss the race. So you gotta stay tuned for the next. We're coming up with the 50-meter backstroke, which is the 8 and under girls.
Oh yes. So I think we're gonna go to the medal podium in any event. We going to commercial? We're just going to take a quick commercial break.
And our first presentation, the
53rd Bahamas National Swimming Championships live from the Betty Kelly Kenning Aquatic Center.
Suites Paradise Island is the best kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
The third Bahamas National Swim Championships here at the Betty Kelly Aquatic Center. It feels so good to be back, and we're here with the president of the Bahamas Aquatics, Alajan and Cargill. Listen to me messing up your name on your birthday. How are you doing today? Yes. Happy birthday. How are you?
Great. It's great to celebrate my birthday here at the pool.
Yes, you can see your commitment because you're here on your birthday. So tell us, how has it been going today?
Well, I'm very impressed with the organization of the meet so far. We have some great swims. I'm so happy to see so many volunteers and the public is out here to support these young athletes as they compete in the 53rd Bahamas Aquatics National Swimming Championships.
And you must be so proud of what Bahamas Swimming has been able to do, placing over 6-7 times, winning Carifta. What do you think has contributed to having that winning streak and seeing the swimmers coming out here today?
Well, first of all, we've won Carifta 7 consecutive times. We're the only federation to have done that. Secondly, we're the only one in the Caribbean to have won Carifta 7 consecutive times. That's a milestone. And we're actually focusing on 8-peating in Martinique next year, definitely. But why we're able to do that, first off, is that we have some great coaches, and they're very disciplined and they're focused, and they know how to get the best of these athletes in preparation for Carifta. Mako Aquatics Club, for example, they fielded approximately more than 50% of the Carifta team. And they've been able to do that because they're the largest club, and they have a very good head coach in the person of Trevano McPhee. As a matter of fact, many would argue that he's one of the best coaches in the entire Caribbean. He's a former national swimmer. He swam at UCRL.
He did. I swam at Trevano, so to see him on the pool and watch his team go.
And he's actually grown his club from a very small club to the largest club in our federation. So apart from great coaches, also we have some good sponsors. There are many corporate citizens that support Bahamas Aquatics, and we like what we do in terms of not only developing these athletes, but also the fact that we have over 170 plus of these athletes who've qualified for our Bahamas Aquatics or Bahamian Academic Award. And to do that, they had to qualify to swim nationals, and they also have a GPA of 3.5 and above. So there is a correlation between swimming and academics. It teaches you a discipline for life. And these swimmers are able to do extremely well in school, as well as compete in the National Swimming Championships because they practice good time management skills, they're very well organized, and they know how important it is to win. And in order to be on this national team, you have to be disciplined.
And that's amazing. I tell people all the time, no matter which level you go to in swimming, it teaches you discipline, resilience, like you say,
right,
time management, organization, how to excel, how to set your goals. So
right,
that's amazing. What else are you looking forward to this weekend as we go throughout the rest of these 4 days?
This meets is the kickoff for Carifta 2026. So athletes here can qualify for the Carifta Games next year. That's one of the head starts we have. In addition to that, they can also qualify for next year's nationals. We've also been able to obtain the approval of World Aquatics for this championship to be sanctioned as a World Aquatics qualifier. So swimmers who compete in this meet, they can qualify, for example, for the World Junior Championships in Romania that's coming up at the end of August. Also for the World Championship in Singapore, they can qualify. The swimmers are trying to get on these teams. And we're excited to have these swimmers really excelling in their races. We had Emmanuel Gatson, for example, who just dominated the 200-meter breaststroke. He will be going to the Pan Am Junior Championships this year. Jillian Audrey, she had an amazing swim in the 200-meter breaststroke. She dropped probably 6 or 7 seconds from her slowest time. So she will be able to hopefully qualify for Carifta next year. So these swimmers, they've peaked. Their coaches have said, look, this is a great meet in order to perform at the highest standard, and they've gotten them here to perform and peak at these national swimming championships. We're very excited about that.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Cargill. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for celebrating your birthday with us.
Yes.
And we want to say we're excited to see the rest of the weekend and what's in store.
I tell everyone I'm 46 today.
That's it, 46. Happy birthday. All right. We'll see you in a few. We're going to go back to some of our commercials as we finish out the medal presentation.
Thank you.
Chicken lovers, listen up. Popeyes is serving it up for you. Get 5 pieces of juicy, hand-battered, bone-in chicken for just $10. That's right, 5 pieces of Louisiana-style flavor, fried to golden, crispy perfection for only $10. But don't wait, this deal won't last forever. Head to your nearest Popeyes today and grab your 5-piece for just $10. Popeyes, where the chicken's always worth the hype. Available for a limited time only.
The occasion or where life takes you, Rubens is with you every step of the way.
Yes, I will marry you.
For the juicy, crunchy, irresistible taste of a KFC big deal, some people will do anything. KFC is finger licking good.
to the 53rd Bahamas National Swimming Championships. We are still here live from the Betty Kelly Kenning Aquatic Center, and we are getting ready to start the 50-meter backstroke. Corral, we actually have the best seat in the house right now.
Yeah, we're really close.
The races are going to start from, this would be the western end of the pool.
Yes.
The western end of the pool.
And I'm excited to see these young ladies currently holding the record. You know what I have for my Grand Bahama piece. Skylar Smith. Skylar Smith holds the record in this race, so we're excited to see what happens as these young ladies. Did they combine the heats? I think
they might have combined.
No, they didn't. They didn't. It's one heat and they're alternates. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're good.
So I see Skyra. Skyra is in lane 4. Skyra was actually on the Goodwill Games team last year when we went to St. Lucia. So Skyra should do really well in this race. She knows about regional competition. So.
All right, 50-meter backstroke, 8 and under. It's going to be a quick race.
Yep, very quick. What was your favorite stroke?
I did butterfly.
Butterfly.
And then backstrokes. Breaststroke was horrible. I could not do breaststroke really well. And I did long distance.
I love the butterfly. I love that coming out of the pool.
Yeah, so backstroke and butterfly were my races.
Yeah. And they are almost.
All right, ladies.
They're about at the halfway mark. So about 25 meters to go. Yeah. And already the second heat is lining up, ready to get in the water. And I can't continue to express how well these meets are run by the Federation. And there are parents and supporters and officials from all the different clubs.
And Skyra, as you named it, she got it.
Skyra took it?
She took it. Yep.
All right.
Skyra Chambers of Mako.
Y'all are going to hear us say Mako a lot.
Yeah, well, Mr. Cargo was just telling me they have 50% of the swim team when they go to Grifter.
Yep.
It's from the team Mako.
Yeah, and that's why Trevano is the coach, because I think how they name the coach is that the coach with the most swimmers from his club becomes the head coach of the Grifter team.
Oh, is that how they do it?
Yep, that's how they do it.
Okay, now it's time for the boys. The favorite is in lane 4. But we will see. We got R. Stevens in lane 1, Jacob Luis in lane 2, Connor Ferguson in lane 3, Avon McKenzie in lane 4, Mason Sawarski in lane 5, Ari Roll in lane 6, Lyndon Fieste lane 7, and Jamari Bridgewater in lane 8.
All right, Lyndon. I do remember Lyndon. Lyndon was from the Goodwill Games team last year. So. These 50 meters races are so quickly, but we have to let our viewers know that coming up in about 9 minutes or so, we are going to be taking a break for news. However, our coverage won't stop. You can go over to our news Facebook page as well as the RTV Originals Facebook page for continued coverage. So we have to break for news between 7 and 8. At 8 o'clock, we'll be back live on channel 205 and 212, but you can continue to watch us on both Facebook pages. The R News Facebook page and the RTV Originals. Y'all are going to miss a lot in the hour, but we're going to keep you up to date. Once you come back at 8, we'll be able to bring you up to speed with everything that you would have missed. In swimming, unfortunately, like I will continue to say over the next 3 days, they run a tight ship. There are very few delays and breaks, and so...
All right, that was a tight one just now.
Let's see.
I'd have to go to
Beat Mobile.
Yeah, I think Avon McKenzie from Mako is the one who got that.
Scoreboard stands.
McKenzie
9 and 10
from
ladies. Refereeing the start.
All right. This is the girls 9 and 10.
All right.
9 and 10. So B. Smith in lane 1, Emma Dean lane 2, Kaylin Dean lane 3, Hannah Astwood in lane 4, Grace Nottage lane 5, Caitlin Hanna in lane 6, Skylar McPhee in lane 7, and Lee Cole in lane 8.
I can say that one of the similar things about swimming when compared to track and field as well is the 2 fastest times always go in the middle lanes.
They sure do.
So Lanes 5 and 6 will usually always be the two to watch when it comes to swimming. Now, there have been some surprises. I've seen some upsets from a lane 8 or a lane 0, but that doesn't mean that those two lanes in the middle can't do some damage.
All right, Hannah Aswood. Yep, she went in with the fastest time. Did she do a little better than this morning? A little. She shaved off a little from this morning. So she went 35.72 and she went in with 35.99. That's Hannah Aswood of Mako. Hannah Aswood of Mako would have taken away the girls' 9 and 10 50-meter backstroke.
Right.
I'm not official.
All right, so we're getting ready for the boys.
So boys 9-10.
And she was really close to that record, but she didn't get it. So for heat, we got Aiden Williams in lane 1, Randall Dorset lane 2, Kyrie Smith lane 3, Mason Hanna lane 4, Cole Aubrey lane 5, Dylan Musgrove lane 6, Breon Stewart lane 7, and Benjamin Cartwright in lane 8.
Fun fact, Cole Aubrey is the grandson of our Prime Minister.
Oh, wow.
So we're probably going to see him at some point throughout the course of this meet. These 50 meters races go by so quickly.
These kids are off to the start.
Yep.
And it's looking like lane 4 is trying to get up there. And that's Mason, he has the fastest time. Lane 4 is the fastest time. So that's Hannah Mason, and then next to him is Cole Aubrey.
All right, and Hannah Aswood did indeed win that last race.
She did, right.
35.72. Kyrie is actually also from Freeport.
Oh, Kyrie
yeah.
Smith.
Kyrie is Skylar's younger brother.
Kyrie!
Yes.
Kyrie.
So Kyrie, another small but mighty. He's another small but mighty kid.
Yes, I think Kyrie won that race just now.
He would have been in the top 3 from the. He would have been in the top 3 from the heats this morning.
Kyrie won just now. We can double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Let's update. All right, this is a big race.
Girls 11 and 12.
Girls 11 and 12.
We have Avery Ferguson, then we have Kayla Seymour in lane 1, Emma Wallace lane 2, Attila McPhee in lane 3, Lauren Travers lane 4, Taylor Nichols lane 5, Dee Hamilton lane 6, Ray London Smith, R. Smith in lane 7, and I. Wigberg in lane 8.
Taylor was on the Carifta team, so Taylor should do well in this race. Kyrie did win that last race.
Kyrie did,
He got 37-14. He was followed by Dylan Musgrove.
So Lauren Tavares won that, and then Taylor was next. So you're right. Taylor was close, but Lauren Tavares
got that race.
I'm saying her name wrong. Apologies. Travers. What team is that? CBAC.
CBAC. I don't. That must be one of the international ones.
The international. So Taylor did really good from Mako.
Yep. We're going to be saying Mako a lot over the course of the next 4 days. In fact, let's see. Before we head to news, let's see if we can get through some scores. See how we're looking. All right, currently in first place we have Mako Aquatics Club with 250 total points. Barracuda would be in second with 84 points. Alpha Aquatics in third with 80 points. Blue Waves in fourth with 68 points, and Lifer Key with 37 to round off the top 5 currently. Obviously those scores will change over the course of the night.
All right, the boys 11 and 12 backstroke is about to begin. All right, right, we got B. Richards in lane 1, S. Roll lane 2, D. Cooper lane 3, K. Bastian lane 4, D. Russell in lane 5, T. Archer lane 6, M. Stevenson lane 7, and Fraser Menzies in lane 8.
All right. So just want to remind everybody, we are going to shut it down for the Our News newscast that begins in about a few seconds. You can stay tuned to the broadcast if you go over to social media on our Facebook pages, the Our News Facebook page, as well as the RTV Originals Facebook page. We'll continue the broadcast on there, and then following the newscast at 8 p.m. All right, so we'll be right back.
And that 30.53, take a good look at it. 30.56 used to be the national record.
And the winner in that heat was...
Who that was?
Making it tougher for everybody else to get in that record book.
This is 13 and 14, and this is Skylar Smith, who was the...
All right, so welcome back, everybody. We are continuing our coverage on the Our News Facebook page, as well as the RTV Originals page. We have broken for news, but you can continue our coverage here. Now we have in the pool...
Is 13 and 14, 15-meter backstroke. And lane 1, we have H. Mitchell, T. Seymour, lane 2, Sienna Isaacs, lane 3, S. Gibson, lane 4, J. Threadgill, lane 5, Skylar Smith, lane 6, C. Clark in lane 7, and E. Rademacher, lane 8. And the race is almost finished. 50 meters goes so fast.
So fast, and I'm guessing that Celeste Gibson is going to win this race.
I think Celeste is between Celeste and Skylar. Let's see.
I got Celeste or Skylar.
Celeste, Sian. Oh no, Skylar.
Skylar took it?
Skylar.
Yeah.
31.81. Yeah, well, backstroke is a race. Her and Kyrie, brother and sister.
Yep.
Winning the 50 meter. We're going to check for the official in a second. Yep. It looks from here that it's Skylar who walked away with it. Skylar Smith from Alpha.
Another Grand Bahama win if it stands.
Yeah.
Another one for Grand Bahama. Skylar has been to every Carifta that I've been to, so I consider her a child of mine.
Yes, we did a campaign with Skylar and some of the other swimmers in Grand Bahama about a year ago. And so they did an amazing job. Her and Isabella Cucarulo.
My friend Cucarulo. All right, and here we have the boys. 50-meter backstroke. This is the 15. Is this 15 to 17?
No, 13 to 14
13
boys.
to 14.
13 to 14 boys backstroke. We got Blake's from Morocho, lane 1. Well, we also have lane T. Pratt in 0. H. Simmons, lane 2. K. Williams, lane 3. And the race is ended.
Ended. You know what? We're just not gonna call their names.
It's too quick in the 50 meters.
It's too quick. Yeah, it's too quick for us.
It's too quick. Yeah. They've landed. All right, so the winner of that heat. Lev.
Yep.
Lev.
All right, so I'm just gonna bring you up to date. That boys 11-12 was Kai Bastian and Dexter Russell. Dexter is also from Freeport. Dexter placed second. And then for the girls 13 to 14, we did have Skylar Smith and Celeste Gibson placing 1 and 2. Cyan Isaacs placed third in that race.
Okay, this is the ladies from 15 to 17, 50-meter backstroke. And going in as favorites, we have E. Wood. She was Elise.
Elise, yeah.
Swam a little earlier.
I don't know how they do the quick turnaround. So we got couple. Elise is in this race. Eldeberge is also in this race. Analea Knowles is also in this race. Trinity, all of them.
Alana Murray as well.
Right.
Alana
all
Murray.
of them have been on national teams. So this should be another big one.
It's pretty tight. We're going to have to really play close.
It looks really
Elise Wood. The Wood. Elise Wood was the one who took it away. All right.
All right.
Elise Wood and then El DeBurge.
El DeBurge. Okay, yep.
And Knowles from Alpha.
They would have been 1-2 coming out of the heats in any of. All right, this is another big race. I see a lot of my boys in this race from the Carifta team or previous Carifta teams. Donald Saunders, if you don't know the name, Donald was the valedictorian this year for St. John's College. He also got the top GPA in all of the Anglican schools. He is in this race, better known to a lot of his co-swimmers as Quack Quack.
Quack Quack.
That was the name he was given at Carifta.
Interesting name.
Well, his name is Donald. So apparently at Carifta, you get nicknames when you make your first Carifta team. So he made his first Carifta team in Curacao, and they named him Quack Quack.
I did get a nickname on my first Carifta team.
Did you also do like
did.
They had an initiation too.
I didn't have an initiation.
Oh, okay.
But I got a nickname. I think it's only because someone spelled my name wrong. My nickname was Cereal because someone spelled my name wrong.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, Cereal.
All right.
All right, and so the winner of that was Elle Gibson. Elle Gibson from Mako.
Of the Alpha Aquatics.
Elle Gibson.
Ellie is from Freeport.
Ah, way to go.
He was also on the Carifta team this year. I think that was
Ellie Gibson.
Ellie, that was his last. Ellie, that was his last Carifta this year.
Oh, 18 and over. Alana Dillette holds this. I gotta tell Alana, 2011, you're still holding these records.
So Ellie won that, followed by Raphael McBroom, and in third place was Tristan Hepburn. Donald Saunders placed fourth. Tristan Hepburn is also from Grand Bahama. Came third in that race. This one now is the girls 18 and over 50-meter back, and I think coming up
is the 18 and over men.
Will be the 18 and over men, and in this race, coming up we have our Olympian, Lamar Taylor.
Okay.
I can see him. He has on his Tennessee Vols cap. One of two Olympians, Olympic swimmers, Bahamians, that we sent to the Olympics in Paris last year. Lamar has had an outstanding season with the Tennessee Vols. If you know anything about the University of Tennessee, they are a big A1, or what they call it, D1 sports school. Top in basketball, football, and I guess now swimming.
Yeah.
He also has a lot of Caribbean counterparts at the University of Tennessee as well. So Lamar will be swimming in this race. Funny enough, his mom is officiating right in front of us. She will start the race. Gina Calmer Taylor. Got a lot of parents and kids.
Parents are pretty committed. It's a pretty, I feel like it's a full-time job.
Yep. Winning that race just now was Kiana Higg. She's attached to Barracuda. So now we have the boys 18 and over, 50-meter back. We got a couple guys that I realized in this race. Nigel Forbes as well as in this race, as well as Jack Barr. But obviously we're looking for Lamar to do
He's in lane 4.
really well. Our Olympian.
And the record is 25.93. And it's his record. He holds the record.
Sounds about right.
Let's see if he beats his record today. He did. He beat the Nationals record. I think. 25.066. Yeah, he beat his Nationals record, so he's a new Nationals record. Way to go, Lamar. Oh, right here.
Oh, why were we straining ourselves all this time? Wow, that's crazy. So All right, so yeah, Lamar just won that race, 25-66. Y'all don't want to know just. Let's keep that between us, Corral. They don't want to know what just happened. We're not going to tell you what just happened. We are not going to tell you what happened. But Lamar just won that race, 25-66. I'm pretty confident about that time.
We are pretty confident.
Pretty confident. We're not going to tell them what just happened. But yeah, Lamar took that race. They are now breaking for medal presentations. And that's generally what happens during these kinds of meets. They take a short, this will be no longer than 2 minutes. And so now that they're going to do some medals, we're going to take this time out for a commercial break. Stay tuned. We're going to continue bringing you all the races live on the Our News Facebook page, as well as the Our TV Originals Facebook page. Stay tuned.
All right.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Chicken lovers, listen up. Popeyes is serving it up for you. Get 5 pieces of juicy, hand-battered, bone-in chicken for just $10. That's right, 5 pieces of Louisiana-style flavor, fried to golden, crispy perfection for only $10. But don't wait, this deal won't last forever. Head to your nearest Popeyes today and grab your 5-piece for just $10. Popeyes, where the chicken's always worth the hype. Available for a limited time only.
No matter the occasion or where life takes you, Rubens is with you every step of the way.
Yes, I will marry you.
For the juicy, crunchy, irresistible taste of a KFC big deal, some people will do anything. KFC is finger licking good.
That helps. Hi. Yeah, I think we're back, and we are here with Mrs. Aurea Wood-Knowles, who's the Deputy Director of Sports at the Ministry of Education, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about Every Bahamian Swing. So tell us a little bit about Every Bahamian Swing. What's it about, and how can people get involved?
Okay, so Every Bahamian Swimming was birthed out of an incident where some students from UB were invited to Scotland. They're studying, what do you call it? SeaWorld. And they were asked to go into the water in order to see what is under there, and the problem was that out of probably 5 or 6 of them, only one of them could swim. Wow. And so to be a marine biologist, that's the word I was trying to remember. Yeah, they were unable to experience what was there for them. And so when Dr. Danny Johnson heard this, he was like, oh, let's put pools in schools. And he and Mr. Fox, Andrew Fox, was speaking about it, and then the Sean Connery Foundation, they approached, and there was some monies left there for Bahamians and development and swimming, golf, and so we decided as they got together, they formed a coalition, and so we have the gaming board, which Dr. Danny Johnson represents, the Sean Connery Foundation, the Fox Foundation. We have the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Works. And so this coalition, and Float as well. And we came together, they came together, and we, along with the Ministry of Education, went around looking for sites for pools. Right now, presently, we have pools dug at GHS, at CH Reeves, at Sadie Curtis, and at TG Glover. The pool at Government High should be finished by the end of July. It's coming on, it's really beautiful, I'm so proud of it. And so our main goal, is to provide access to swimming for the children in the government schools, to give them an opportunity to be able to compete in the sport of swimming. Right now, most of what you see here is private. Most of the kids here are from private schools. And so if we can get these pools up and running, put workers in them, put proper swim instructors, lifeguards, we know that we can have kids from the government schools making career teams. And it'll be such an awesome opportunity for them also to consider a career in things that are found. They can become lobster farmers, they can become boat owners,
marine biologists.
Thank you very much. And there's a plethora of things that they would be able to take on and discover, and just simply enjoying the waters around, and going to a pool party and not being afraid that somebody's going to throw them in the water and embarrass them. And so we found it necessary to provide this opportunity for the children in public schools.
And this is such a good thing. I was talking with Sasha this evening saying how I grew up swimming, and it never occurred to me that there was a barrier of entry in swimming. Unlike track and field, if a child went to a government school or a private school and they wanted to get into track and field, they stay after school, they go with the track team, and they learn. But swimming, there's a barrier. If I've never been exposed to the opportunity to pay to learn how to swim, I can be an adult traveling the world and don't. So people may be interested on how they can support Every Bahamian Swimming. So share with our listeners how they can support.
Okay, so we are looking for instructors as well. We're also looking for managers who will be able to help us manage, maintain, and put programs in these school pools so that the community at large can be able to utilize the pools, and that those schools that don't have pools, those kids in those communities would have access also to the pool and to learn to swim. So we are looking for persons to contact us at poolsandschools242@gmail.com. And so if you're interested in becoming an instructor during the daytime in any of our schools, that is what we need you to do. Send your VCs, your CRs to your paperwork and everything else, a bit of police record attached to Pools and Schools. 242@gmail.com.
Awesome. And is Every Bahamian Swimming at this point just in New Providence and going to go into the other islands, or is it in the other islands
Well,
already?
we will be launching also in Eleuthera, and they are up and ready to go, and God has been so good to us, and I thank God every day for the opportunity to be able to contribute to something like this on a national level. And definitely there will be other pools in different family islands as well.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, I want to say thank you so much, Ms. Woodnose, and And thank you guys for this initiative of Every
Yes.
Bahamian Swimming. I think it's an amazing initiative so that we can open up the opportunities for more students to be able to learn how to swim.
Yes, and thank you too. You continue to enjoy the swim meet.
All right, you guys
All right.
continue to enjoy. We're going to go to a few more commercials as we end our medal presentation.
Thank you.
And the bronze going to Alpha Aquatics, the Ann Isaacs. Posting in.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Chicken lovers, listen up. Popeyes is serving it up for you. Get 5 pieces of juicy, hand-battered, bone-in chicken for just $10. That's right, 5 pieces of Louisiana-style flavor, fried to golden, crispy perfection for only $10. But don't wait, this deal won't last forever. Head to your nearest Popeyes today and grab your 5-piece for just $10. Popeyes, where the chicken's always worth the hype. Available for a limited time only.
No matter the occasion or where life takes you, Rubens is with you every step of the way.
Yes, I will marry you.
For the juicy, crunchy, irresistible taste of a KFC big deal, some people will do anything. KFC, it's finger licking good.
All right. Welcome back to the 53rd Bahamas National Swimming Championships. We're going to turn it over to our public announcer, Mike, who's still they're still in the middle of some medal presentations at this time. So we'll let Mike take over.
Gentlemen. And the bronze going to the Mako Aquatics Club, posting in with a 28.35. Tristan Hepburn getting the bronze. The silver going to Alpha Aquatics, posted in with a 27.68. Raphael McBroom getting the silver. The gold had to place a 27.20 up on that scoreboard to get it. 9 points going to the Mako Aquatic Club. Ellie Gibson. 18 and over ladies 50-meter backstroke. Taking the bronze, Delaney Mizell of Lyford Swim Club. Posted in with a 34.66. The silver goes to Katie Galandris of Lyford Swim Club, a 1-2 punch. Posted in with a 34.06, 0.6 of a second difference there. And number one, the Barracuda Swim Club, earning 9 points, posted in with a winning time of 31.93. Impressive. Kiana Higgs getting the gold. And that hustle and bustle behind the starting blocks, getting ready for that 100-meter butterfly series. We've got one more presentation, the 18 and over gentlemen for the 50-meter backstroke. And the bronze medal going to go to Black Marlin Swim Club, posting in with a 29.01. Joshua Murray. The silver to Alpha Aquatics, in at 26.12. Nigel Forbes getting the silver. And number one, the big points, 9 of them going to Mako Aquatics Club. Posted in with a time of 25.66. That is a new And again, congratulations to the gentleman and our new record holder. Turning our focus back to the competition course, Leah Roll taking ownership of block number 2 right now for the Barracudas. Blue Waves, Caitlin Dean at block number 3. Mako Aquatics Club, Aubrey Edwards at block number 4. Caitlin Delia Hanna at block number 5 of the Mako Aquatic Club. Kristen Roll at block number 6. Blue Waves again at block number 7. Samaya Coleman. Brianna Smith at block number 8 for the Makos. And Hannah Astwood at block number 9 for the Mako Aquatic Club. The 9 and 10 ladies 100 butterfly.
All right, so welcome back. We just finished with some medal presentation. Now in the pool, we have the 100-meter butterfly. It's the boys 9 to 10. Now we have a good vantage point of who's where. In lane 2, we have Logan Davis. In lane 3, Dakota Bastian. In lane 4, Cole Albury. In lane 5, Dylan Musgrove. In lane 6, Benjamin Cartwright. In 7, Hayden Pratt.
It's the females.
Oh, this is female?
Yeah, this is the first one. Yes, the females.
It should be females.
Yes.
My bad. So in lane 2, we had Leah Roll.
Correct.
Lane 3, Kaylin Dean. Lane 4, Aubrey Edwards. Lane 5, Caitlin Hanna. Lane 6, Kristen Roll. Lane 7, Samaya Coleman. Lane 8, Brianna Smith. And lane 9, Hannah Astwood.
Yep. And right now, Kristen Roll it's Kristen Roll. She's doing her thing. She's ahead and in the front and very close to Kristen. Is that Kristen? And lane 5.
No, that's Mako, so that must be Caitlin
Hanna.
Caitlin Hanna takes that race.
Yes.
Followed by her colleague, Aubrey Edwards. So that's a 1 and 2 for Mako. I do believe that Kristen might have been 3rd in that race.
So that's Caitlin Hanna who took that away for the 9 and 10 girls 100 fly.
Okay, there we have it. Oh no, that's the heat. That's the start list. They have up the wrong one.
Caitlin Hanna from Mako.
Yeah, we think Caitlin took that race. All right, we have our 9 and 10 gentlemen coming up.
All right, for the 9 and 10 gentlemen and 100 fly, lane 2 we got L. Davis. Then lane 3 we have D. Bastian, then Cole Aubrey lane 4, D. Musgrove lane 5, Benjamin Cartwright lane 6, H. Pratt lane 7, and James Burrows in lane 8. The national record for this is 109, held by Nigel Forbes. A favorite for this race is looking like lane 5, Dylan Musgrove. All right, and the guys are off to a start. We're gonna see who's it gonna be. I just love butterfly. It's so pretty. This is why it was one of my favorites. Yeah. It's hard to learn though. Like I used to teach swimming for years, and so getting children to learn butterfly is really hard. But once it's either you love it or you hate it.
Yeah. It is a beautiful race.
It's either the stroke you hate or you love.
It's a beautiful one to watch though.
Yes.
Definitely a beautiful one to watch.
All right, that's lane 5. Dylan Musgrove is in the lead, followed by Benjamin Cartwright and then Cole Aubrey. All right, so Dylan, then Benjamin, and then Cole. Benjamin is right there, but Dylan is holding his own.
This one looks like it's a close one as well.
There you go. Go ahead. Yeah, he's right there. But Dylan looked like he's getting it. He's already into the red, so he's gonna touch it out. And it's Dylan. Dylan Musgrove in lane 5. And then Benjamin from Mako. And then Cole Aubrey.
And all of these kids are to be commended. I mean, the practice, the routines, and their practice lasts not just an hour. They spend sometimes 2-3 hours in the pool at a practice on a weekend included. Most of these kids' school just finished. So there we have it. Dylan Musgrove did take first place. Second place, B. Cartwright. And third place was Cole Aubrey, from Barracudas. So now we should be moving to the
scoreboard stands.
The 11 and 12.
The 11, 12.
Getting ready now. The 11 and 12 ladies for the 100 butterfly.
Oh, hey, Lamar. So we actually have an Olympian. We actually have an Olympian. So Lamar, we're going to invite Lamar Taylor to come and join us. Lamar, you're probably going to end up having to do some commentating with me. Just take a seat. So we're just going to let this race get started, and we're going to have a conversation with one of our swimming Olympians. All right, so this race is off to a start. We have the girls 11 to 12 in the pool now. The butterfly, and Lamar, you're home for the summer.
Yes,
thanks so much for coming to us. How does it feel to be back home?
It feels great and amazing. I just love coming back home, just being inside a familiar place, being able to be home with my family and just, being at an environment that I grew up in just feels amazing.
And you had a really good season with Tennessee this year. You transferred from Henderson your first year with Tennessee. Just talk to me a little bit about the season.
The season's been great. When I walked into the team and they greeted me with open arms. Matt is an amazing coach. I knew Jordan and Nikolai already on the team, and then became close friends with Guy, who's now my roommate. Guy and Nikolai is now my roommate. And the season was amazing. the four of us came on the team. Came on the team this year, just having a goal set in mind that we wanted to do something great, and we knew that we had the ingredients to cook up something impressive, and we just executed well and just came into practice holding each other accountable and just trying to make the year fun and shoot for that goal together.
All right, Lamar, what have you seen from some of these younger swimmers out there? How have you looked at this younger competition?
I haven't been able to really watch any of the younger swimmers race. Just saw him with Nigel. Nigel is a great swimmer. He's always been one of the top swimmers. That's always been right there with me and Marvin, and just it's great to see him evolving and becoming a better swimmer throughout the years. Marvin is another example who just committed to Florida, and watching him swim at McCallie, the four of us, actually, me, Jordan, Nikolai, and Givi, their state meet was at Tennessee, so we came and watched Marvin, and really impressive with what he's done so far. The entire Carifta team that just won another title, that's really impressive, and to see them, continue something that the older swimmers started is like really impressive. Really happy for them. And just, I'm seeing a lot of great swimming so far. Hopefully some more national records this year, and hopefully these swimmers continue swimming and, become big stars one day.
As you move into your second year at Tennessee, what's the expectation or the goal for you?
Unfortunately, I'm done swimming collegiately, but I will be continuing my pro career at Tennessee, training with the team and under Mark's leadership. Right now, a couple of us, me, Nikolai, and Guy, are training for World Championships in Singapore, and hoping to hopefully drop some time in our main events and see what we can do as a group at Worlds. After that, I would probably and most likely want to take a small break to just refresh the body, because it's been a long season and I just been going for the last year and a half. So probably take a small break, and then after that is just setting myself up for small meets like Tier Pro, World Championships again, and just try and continue to drop time right now.
All right, you heard from our Olympian, Lamar Taylor. Lamar, thanks so much for dropping by.
It's no problem.
We're going to see you. Hopefully we'll see you throughout the course of the weekend.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you heard it from Lamar Taylor, one of two Olympic swimmers that we had on last year's Olympic team. Thanks so much, Lamar. All right, now our races are still going.
By JR.
And we are still in the 100-meter butterfly.
And we have a thumbs up from the referee scoreboard stands.
All right, we're moving to the girls 13-14 100-meter butterfly. In this race, we have Cindy Nelson, Madison Julian, Violetta Sarah Lugui. She was also on the Carifta team this year. Celeste Gibson, Isabella Cucarulo, Asha Seymour, Summer Black, and Jamari Roll. This is a full heat. The girls 13-14 100-meter butterfly.
And Isabella and Asha are going in very close. They are like hundreds of a second apart. This is the final. The final.
This is the final.
For the 100-meter 13 and 14 girls final. Now this is going to be tight between lane 5 and 6. Is it going to be Isabella? Or is it going to be Asha?
I think Celeste may take this one.
Okay, Celeste.
I think Celeste is
coming. Oh yeah, Celeste went in with a better time than both of them. She's a favorite. She's 4.
And Celeste's stroke is this butterfly. That's one of her stronger strokes.
But Violet is close with them too, so it's like like all
Violet
4.
is right there.
Yeah, she's Violet.
Murray takes block number 4. Kristen Joseph 5.
Yeah.
Violet swims for the Liferkey Swim Club.
Well, Violet is even giving Celeste a run for her money right now.
Yep. That one is going to be close.
This is so close.
Celeste is still ahead.
Yeah, Celeste is ahead, and then there's Violet, and then Isabella.
I can see Isabella coming in.
Yeah, Isabella and Asha are going neck and neck, but Isabella looks like she's going to get the bronze.
Violet.
Yep. Isabella is the bronze, and then Asha. Yeah, but Violet from Lightford.
She took second.
But you're right, Celeste was way out ahead of everyone else, and she did better than she did earlier today. She did a 106, and it's very close to Zoe Williamson. I couldn't see when we do the go back, we have to see if she got the record, because Zoe's record was 106.57.
106.86 was the last time.
So close.
Yeah, very close. Very close.
Scoreboard stands.
Yeah, Zoe Williamson. Zoe was also in that campaign that we did with the young ladies for to encourage women, young girls in swimming.
All right, another big race coming up. I see a lot of former Carifta team members and a lot of current, those who were on the team this year. Lane 1, Tyler Cartwright. Lane 2, Ariel Monker. Lane 3, Isaac Wright. Lane 4, Alexander Murray. Lane 5, Kriston Joseph. Lane 6, Harold Simmons. Lane 7, Krishna Pratt. And lane 8, Malik Rowell. All right, and this is the boys 13 to 14 100-meter butterfly. Those drone shots always get me. They are the best.
Yeah, it's so clean. You can see everything.
Very clean. And the swimmers enjoy them. They say whenever they watch these sorts of shows back, it teaches them exactly what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong.
Yeah, this is a close race with the 13 and 14 100-meter final. That's Alexander Murray. Is that also Alan Murray's?
Yep. That is Alan's son. He was also on the Carifta team this year. Wow, this looks close.
Neck and neck.
This looks really close.
Well, they went in with close times, Alex and Christian. And overall,
Chris looked like he took it.
It's Chris.
Chris took it by it was very close.
Hundreds of seconds. Yes, Chris and then Murray. Christian and then Murray.
Kriston was also on the Carifta team. So yeah, we have in first. We have first Kriston. In second we have Alex, and in third we have Isaac Wright. All 1, 2, and 3, all Carifta team members from this year.
Yeah. And Harold was fourth. Harold Simmons from Miko.
Harold actually made the team last year.
Yeah.
So coming up next,
there is Zoe Williamson. I think she's going in with the best time in lane 4 from Mako.
This is the girls 15 to 7 100-meter butterfly.
She's the one who holds the record for 13-14, and she's going in.
And Kiana Moss has the record. Kiana's actually around there somewhere. I saw her earlier.
The start really makes
or the national record.
Yeah, the national record.
These races go so quickly. That's why you can't blink when it comes to swimming. They're in and they're out the pool, and the next race is in and out.
Yep. Now Zoe had a really good turn. So when she did that turn on the wall there, she did really good. But coming in lane, Mia Patton.
Now Mia was a captain. Mia's at Howard University right now.
Oh, that's amazing, because you said they come every year to recruit. So that's great that Mia's there.
Mia spent her first year at Howard. But she was also on the Carifta team as well.
Yeah, Zoe's doing a clean. Layla is next to her, but she's pretty clean. It's going to be between Layla and then Mia. And the winner is Zoe Williamson, winning the 15 to 17 100-meter butterfly for the finals for the girls 15 to 17. Way to go, Zoe.
All right.
Yes, the campaign was I am that girl. And Zoe, you are that girl, because you just won again.
All right, let's check the standings at this point. So our top 5 teams look like this. Liferty is 5th with 65 points. Blue Waves is 4th with 120 points. In 3rd place currently is Barracuda Swim Club with 141 points. In 2nd place we have Alpha Aquatics with 154 points. And currently holding down that 1st place spot is Mako Aquatics Club with 447 points.
All right, so this is the 15 and 17 100 meter male butterfly. Monker from Mako is the favorite. Jeremy Knowles. It is really nostalgic for me to see the swimmers that I swam with still holding the record.
Yep, a lot of those old names. Ariana Vanderpool, Wallace. I see a lot of those
swam
names.
With all of them. So we may have not had the 6 feet, but we obviously were swimming fast.
Yep. All right. It looks like lane 5. Raphael McBroom is in lane 5. Looks like he did his turn first. But lane 5 and lane 6 seem to be really close. That's Donald Saunders is in there as well as Ayrton Monker. So it looks like it's between 4, 5, and 6.
Yep, it's really close. But Ayrton is, coming up. It might be a little upset. Is that Michael?
Wow, that was close.
He beat him right out at the end. No, Ayrton got it. Ayrton got it. He got it. But that was close. Raphael was close to him.
It definitely is 4, 5, and 6.
Raphael was close to that.
Oh, Ayrton took it, Raphael took 2nd and Donald took 3rd.
But that means Raphael was ahead for the longest.
57.78 to 57.93.
And Ayrton said, not on my watch.
Milliseconds.
Not on my watch.
Milliseconds. I think this is maybe one of the races where we have some people from that are not Bahamians.
Yeah.
So we have several teams here. We understand we have some Canadians swimming as well as some Mexicans as well as people from the United States. There are 3 swimmers in this particular final. B. Dugani, C. Posada, and G. Hyson.
And it's a duel in the pool. Starting blocks, the senior gentleman, 18 and over 100 butterfly.
So one of our blocks did not start. We have 2 swimmers actually in this race.
This is the 18 and over female final for the 100 meter butterfly.
They also look like they're neck and neck.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
That butterfly, someone has to teach me how to do that.
Come on.
Like, I have to learn how to do that.
A lot of upper body strength. You know, another thing you talked about how we would go to swimming early in the morning. We also got to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So, also working on that upper body strength in the gym.
So the kids tell me they go to the gym. They also do a lot of physio work. So it's not just coming to the pool in the morning and the afternoon, getting a stretch, and then eating properly. A lot of them have specific meal plans. A lot of them also told me they can't wait until Nationals is done so they can enjoy their summer and eat pretty much whatever they want to eat.
Well, I'll tell them now, when they stop swimming, you can't keep eating the way you did when you swam.
Right.
In college, I learned that really fast. I retired after my first year at university, and I was like, what's happening?
The faster you go, the butterfly, the faster you can go.
All right, we have the boys, 18 and over 100 meter fly coming up. Lane 1, L. Maycock. Lane 2, L. Brooks. Lane 3, D. Ferguson III. Lane 4, M. Green. Lane 5, N. Forbes. Lane 6, M. Johnson. Lane 7, J. Murray. Lane 8, M. Bossland. And Lane 9, S. Longley.
Sponsored by Sun Oil.
Alpha in this race, Blue Waves, another Alpha, Mako, Black Marlins, and 2 members from the Barracuda Swim Club.
Oh, this is a great race into the wall, making that turn. 26, 25 in the turn.
Looks like lane 5 is in the lead.
Yep, that was pretty close. Yeah, that was close. That was right after each other. Yeah, 5. Way to go, Nigel. And Nigel holds a record for 18 and over in this race, so he was competing against his own national tag.
I just was going to say, he was competing against himself.
Johnson. And according to the scoreboard, 55.84. The third tag in by Mason Green. Again, an exhibition swimmer.
All right,
yep,
so the
Nigel
winner
did take it in first. In second went to Marvin Johnson.
Marvin Johnson, he's from Grand Bahama as well.
Marvin is from Grand Bahama. And third, Mason Green. Marvin was on the team last year when we hosted Carifta here in the Bahamas.
Yes.
One of our up-and-coming swimmers, I believe Marvin will be an Olympian as well. He has committed to the University of Florida.
Way to go, Marvin.
He'll be spending his first year there this upcoming academic season.
Awesome. Well, I think we're about to head into the medal presentation, but I wanted to give some recognition to some of the sponsors of the 2025 Bahamas National Swimming Championship. We got Subway that reminds you that great races start with great choices. Subway Eat Fresh. We got Albany Resort, who proudly supports the development of swimming in the Bahamas. The lifelong values of commitment, determination, and community that the sport instills in our young people. Congratulations to the Bahamas Aquatics on 2025 Bahamas Swimming National Champions. RBC has been around for years. RBC, and they're helping to shape ideas for a stronger Bahamas. APD Limited is the owner and operator of the Nassau Container Port and Gladstone Freight Terminal with a mission to facilitate port growth and build a bridge to new and prosperous future for Bahamians. At NCP, they're consistently delivering on operational excellence. Again, all day we've been talking about every Bahamian swimming. They want to imagine a Bahamas where every child can swim. That is the goal, and so we're excited that this is coming from the help of the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Works, the Sean Connery Foundation, Float, the Fox Foundation, and it's helping for this to become a reality. And we want you to be a part of the movement to sign up to be an instructor. We have the walk-in clinic where healing begins with a smile. That's Dr. Woodley Thompson. CFAL helps you to build well so you can live well, growing well for future generations. Subway again, and BHM, the #1 provider in the Bahamas for the infrastructural solutions, roads, airports, ports, and marine and water projects, and concrete asphalts. Thank you so much to the sponsors of the 2025 Bahamas National Swim Championships.
All right, and right now we're going to take a break, and we will return to the 53rd Bahamas National Swimming Championships.
Hosted with 123.
Suites Paradise Island is the best kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Chicken lovers, listen up. Popeyes is serving it up for you. Get 5 pieces of juicy, hand-battered, bone-in chicken chicken for just $10. That's right, 5 pieces of Louisiana-style flavor, fried to golden, crispy perfection for only $10. But don't wait, this deal won't last forever. Head to your nearest Popeyes today and grab your 5-piece for just $10. Popeyes, where the chicken's always worth the hype. Available for a limited time only.
No matter the occasion or where life takes you, Rubens is with you every step of the way.
Yes, I will marry you.
For the juicy, crunchy, irresistible taste of a KFC big deal, some people will do anything. KFC is finger licking good.
And congratulations, 11 and 12 gentlemen. And that brings our focus now to the 13 and 14 ladies for the 100-meter butterfly. Bronze medalist, Alpha Aquatics, Isabella Cucurullo, posted in with an official time of 1:10.71. The silver, Violet Saralige of Lyford Swim Club with a 107.63. And the gold going to Celeste Gibson of the Mako Aquatic Club with a 106.86. And I am looking at the wrong playbook here. Let's do that again. How about EJ Burrows getting the bronze, Lightning Aquatics? Natalia Knowles getting the silver for Alpha Aquatics. And our big winner, Dexter Russell, getting the gold for Freeport Aquatics. 102.40 the winning time. And we've got a group of ladies wondering what happened. I heard my name. And here they are, the 13 and 14 ladies. They're famous. Isabella Cucurullo of Alpha Aquatics, the bronze. Violet Saralige, the silver for Lyford Swim Club. And the gold, Mako Aquatics Club, Celeste Gibson. And Celeste posted in with a 108.48 in prelims this morning, came back with a 106.86. And 14 gentlemen now our focus. Doing that walk of fame, taking the stage. Isaac Wright of the Mako Aquatics Club going to get the bronze. Posted in with a 102.22. The silver going to Alexander Murray of Black Marlins. Breaking a minute 59.39 is the time he posted. And taking the big win, Blue Wave Swim Club under a minute again with a 58.99, Kristen Joseph. That's a big deal to go under a minute in the butterfly like that. Especially at that age group. That just seems to be one of those big accomplishments in swimming. And our next focus, the 15 to 17 ladies for the 100-meter butterfly. The bronze going to Alpha Aquatics. Mia Patton posted in with 107.80. The silver to Layla Lewis of the Barracudas in with a 107.33. Talk about a conversation going on there in the water. And the big win with a 105.55, Mako Aquatics Club, Zoe Williamson getting the gold. In the gentlemen, 15 to 17, the 100-meter butterfly. Posting in with a time of 58.95, capturing the bronze medal, Lightning Aquatics, Donald Saunders. The silver going to Alpha Aquatics, posting in with a 57.93, Raphael McBroom. And number one, posting in with a winning time by only 0.2 of a second, thereabouts. Mako Aquatics Club, 57.78, the winning time. Arrington Moncour getting the gold. And our next and final presentation in the individual events this evening, the 18 and over gentlemen for the 100. The bronze going to Black Marlin Swim Club, posting with a 56.96, Joshua Murray. And they're getting there. The more advanced the swimmer, the more the warm-up and warm-down time. It is critical to the more advanced swimmers as they get along in their training. And oftentimes we know that it takes them a little longer to get to the award stand. And again, Joshua Murray getting the bronze, Black Marlin Swim Club, 56.96, his final time. The silver going to Marvin Johnson of the Mako Aquatic Club with a 55.53. And the gold, the top points, 9 of them, going to the Alpha Aquatics Club, 55.12, the winning time, Nigel Forbes. And that is going to do it for this series of awards. Getting ready next, I believe the Bahamian support team up in the grandstand took everybody to school at Carifta over this next question. What time is it? There's that Bahamas spirit. The 8-unders, 200 freestyle relay coming up next. The ladies, Alpha Aquatics at block number 2, Barracudas at block 3, Black Marlins at block number 4, Blue Wave at 5, Mako Aquatics at block number 6, block number 7, Lyford Swim Club, and the Manta Swim and Water Polo Club at block number 8. And right now we need to pause for just a few moments for an administrative challenge. Somebody had a big celebration up in the grandstand there, and if you weren't in on that, that celebration is the anniversary of Algernon Cargill's birthday. We call it the anniversary because once you get to a certain point, you get to behave like whatever age you want on your birthday, on that anniversary. So he gets to act like a 10-year-old today and celebrating, I don't know what anniversary it is. Yeah? And it's excusable. We've got another birthday.
All right, welcome back to the 53rd Bahamas National Swimming Championships. We are winding down day 1, and every evening always ends with relays, and that's the point that we are at. Now, we do have a slight delay, but a lot has happened. I think we're back on TV now since news has finished.
Yes.
So a lot has happened, Corel, since we were last on the television screens.
Oh, yeah. A lot has happened.
Yep.
We've had several different races. We've had the 100, I think they missed on TV,
Definitely.
the 100-meter butterfly finals for all of the age levels, and the 50-meter backstroke. I think we were coming out of those.
And I think we had a record there. Kai Bastian got a national record in there. The boys 11 to 12, I believe it was, in the boys 11 to 12 backstroke. So now we are getting ready for our relays.
I love relays. Relays are like the most exciting. I only have 2 Carifta medals in my whole entire swimming career. And they're from relays.
It's an easy way to get a medal. It's an easy way to get that A on the group project. Everybody.
So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I have 2 Carifta medals, but they're in relays. So relays is really, that's where you get your thing. If you didn't,
relays also remind me that we're close to the end.
Yes, it does.
So everybody enjoys.
It went pretty quickly.
It did go pretty quickly today.
Quick race.
Well, this is day 1. So day 1, I think generally always has a shorter schedule, and so generally once you get through day 1, day 2 becomes a little longer.
Yeah.
Day 3 gets a little longer, and day 4 everybody just trying to make it to the end.
We have the finish line.
Make it to the finish line. So we are getting ready for those relays. I think we only have the 200-meter freestyle relay tonight.
Yeah, we have 8 and under, and we go all the way up to, we have 18 and over. We do have some teams in the 18 and over. So we're going to see all levels. It's going to be amazing. We're super excited for them.
We're on the last page of the psych sheet,
this
guys.
Is where this is where we could get those points in. But I think, one of the reasons I think every time you read the scores, Mako has been in the lead. But one of the things they've been doing a good job with is they're in every race.
And sometimes there are 2 or 3 of them in every race, and I think that's where they're really racking up the points.
They have the volume.
Yep.
So, but that's one of the things that I love about the Every Bahamian Swimming, that when they're saying they're giving access to more people who don't have the ability to come in swimming, they say, a lot of students who attend public schools can't afford to get into swimming, but now that they will be learning how to swim, it's going to help to increase, and more clubs will have more members.
And the government has embarked on another program called Pools in Schools as well. I think they've already started construction at the T.G. Glover Primary School, which is not too far from where we are, and also Government High, which is also not too far from where we are. So they are trying to expand the sport. I will admit, I have learned that swimming is a very expensive sport.
It is.
I talk to a lot of the parents. These kids are not wearing regular swimsuits out of Walmart, everybody. They are wearing proper swimsuits. I actually did a series earlier this year called Swimming in Paradise, where I got to speak to Jeremy Knowles and everybody. And I mean, some of those suits can run from about $300 to $500. And so,
and you're buying them over and over.
Yep.
All right, the race is getting started. We're getting ready with the first 8 and under 200-meter relays. We got lane 2. I'm going to let Sasha call the team names. I don't want to mess them up.
I know we got Mako in there somewhere. We got Alpha in there somewhere.
We got
Blue Waves. We got Black Marlins. We got Barracudas. We got Lifer Key, and we have Mantas, I believe, is also in this race.
All right, so the first leg is off to go, and the second leg is ready to pick up. These 8 and unders, they are so focused.
Yeah, they are.
These girls are 8 and under, and they came to swim. You can't tell them this is not the Olympics for them, but that's when we were in primary school. That's what nationals was. It was like that was our Olympics.
Yep.
And so we see lane 6 is going off, and that's Mako.
Yep.
Mako's in the water first.
Yep.
And they're leading the pack.
All right. And I love to see these little ones. They're so tiny, and I get so nervous because I'm wondering, can they make it to the end of the pool? And they always do. They always do.
All right, but they're on their heels, but they're still coming for them.
So we have A teams in this and B teams in this. So I see we have an A team for Blue Waves, an A team for Mako, an A team for Black Marlins, an A team for Lyford, an A team for Barracuda, an A team for Alpha, and then we also have a B team for Mako as well.
Oh, Mako have an A and B team.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Mako, see, they gonna be racking up the points. They got an A and B team.
Yep.
All right, so right now Mako's in the lead, but not too far behind. Mako is that Barracuda?
I'm looking to see.
BW.
That's Blue Waves.
Blue Waves.
Blue Waves.
So Blue Waves is right next to Mako.
It's right on Mako's tail. Right on Mako's tail. I'm trying to see if we can see who's in that third position. So we have definitely Mako's in that first position.
Ooh, Blue Waves is coming.
Oh yeah.
With a vengeance. That final leg, let me tell you, in a relay, you are there at the end there, and they are like neck and neck. Blue Waves is coming. Blue Waves is coming. Mako tried to start, well, you know, honestly, Blue Waves went in with a better seed time than Mako. But Mako tried to open up that lane. But actually, Mako's doing it. She's holding her off.
Yeah.
Blue Waves is really close, but it looks like it's going to be Mako.
It is Mako in first.
And then Blue Waves.
Blue Waves in second.
Yeah. And the other teams, they really edge those other teams out. The Marlins are coming up. Marlins and Barracudas are neck and neck. Marlins and Barracudas are neck and neck. Who will it be? It looks like Barracuda got it.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys did so well.
The little ones always scare me. Yeah.
Like Mako's B
and they don't stop. They don't stop. They keep going.
They're like, we got an A and B team, and our B team is gonna fight to the finish.
Yep. Guys, you still have a lot of time to make it out here. We have a morning session tomorrow.
Yep.
That begins at 9, and then we have tomorrow evening session will actually begin a tad bit earlier. We have the opening ceremonies beginning at 5:30, and then races will start at 6. On Saturday and Sunday, the evening sessions are both at 5 p.m., and the morning sessions for Saturday and Sunday are at 9 a.m. If you can't make it out, make sure you tune into the RTV network on channels 205 and 212 and streaming live on the R News and the RTV Originals Facebook page. We will be on every night. As long as Nationals is going on, we will be on for the next 3 nights, beginning every night once the competition gets underway.
Yep, so you don't want to miss it. And even if you just catch one session, you want to be here in person, it is an amazing experience to just, you know, be in the stands.
Yeah, to be in the stands is electric.
Yeah.
I don't know how people can watch swimming at home. I've never watched swimming at home. I've always been on the deck, and it's an amazing, amazing feeling.
The B team just finished.
All right, now boys are getting ready to go.
Yeah, 8 and under boys. We got Mako. We got Blue Waves.
We got Barracuda.
There's
we
an
got,
A and B team against.
Yeah, Mako has an A and B team.
It's a strategy here with this Mako.
Yeah, it's an A and B team. But Barracuda is also in the race. Blue Waves as well
and Alpha.
as Alpha. Yep.
Alpha's there. So yeah, Barracudas.
Are we good? Oh. And we're actually ahead of time. If you look at Meet Mobile, this particular race that we're getting ready to start now was supposed to start at 8:56.
Oh, they're on time.
It's now 8:13. We're ahead of time.
They know the kids got to get up in the morning for swimming. They're doing good.
Yep. So it's good that we're actually ahead of time.
Yeah.
And they are in the pool. The boys are off. The boys 8 and under 200-meter freestyle relay. I feel like freestyle is like the stroke everybody could do. It's like I feel like I could go in there and do that.
You learn first.
Yeah, I'm not saying I can do it. Like it's the stroke that everybody can do.
Yeah. So is freestyle the only stroke you can do?
I feel like I could do backstroke.
Yeah, I feel like
I can do backstroke.
I feel like you can as well. I think the good thing about freestyle is when you're learning how to swim, there's so many rules, and so it's like if I don't touch with both hands, or if my feet separate in the butterfly, or if the freestyle you just go.
Or if I come off the block wrong, I can get disqualified as well.
All of those.
Yeah. Once again, we have Mako.
If you do too many, when you go under the water, all of these things.
Yeah. Underwaters are also important.
Yeah.
Well, Mako is in the lead. I think that's Blue Waves in second. Blue Waves is actually in fourth.
Yeah.
So that may be Barracuda in second.
Yeah.
And then Alpha is in third.
Yeah, it's Barracuda. Barracuda is in second.
Yep. I'll give everybody an update on the scores as well. At this point, according to Meet Mobile, in fifth place, we have Lyford with 78 points. In fourth, we have Blue Waves with 146 points. In third, we have Barracuda holding on to that position with 167 points. Alpha has 206, and Mako has 491 points.
This kick is electric. His kick is so good. This kid from Mako, listen. Yeah, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
I'm trying to look to see who that is.
Yeah, this kick is.
This is boys.
This kick is flawless.
Okay, they don't have listed who is on the team as yet. The pool also looks so beautiful at night. They've done a really good job, and shout out to the NSA for the upkeep of the pool. I'm sure keeping this pool clean is not an easy feat.
Mako is the overall winner.
And we still got one more coming in.
Mako, then Barracuda. Was it Mako? No. Was it? Yeah, Mako, Barracuda.
We still got one more coming in. See, if that was me, I was stopping and just telling y'all, come for me. Come get me out.
No, you gotta keep going.
And that's why swimmers are so resilient.
Yeah, you do.
I would have done stop. Y'all would have had to come get me. Come and get me out. Everybody else already finished.
You can't even see them. It's not until you're done.
Yeah,
you're
that is
so focused.
true.
You're so focused.
Shout out to him. I mean, that takes so much courage and guts. All right, that's the boys 8 and over. So we're done with those.
Okay, so we're going into the 9 and 10 200-meter freestyle relay for the ladies.
The Barracudas in lane 4.
And so on these teams,
Blue Wave again in lane number 6. Black Marlins
We got Blue Waves, Barracuda, Mako. Blue Wave got 2 teams this time. They like Mako. They got the A and B team.
Yeah, Blue Waves does have 2. Mako has 2.
Is there no alpha in this?
No alpha in this one. So we have Mako A, Blue Waves A, Barracuda A, Black Marlins A, and then we have a Mako B and a Blue Waves B. So alpha is not in this race. All right, straight out the gate, we got Mako. And it looks like Barracuda in the 1-2 early on in this race.
Yeah, they're back there. They're neck and neck.
Neck and neck on the turn.
Boom! But those dives play a serious role because that dive...
That we are neck and neck in this
one thing in a relay, you are so nervous, you're like, I need to hold my spot.
Yeah.
You either get ahead or you hold. But you do not want to be the team member. But
that
these,
loses,
so these ladies are like, they're holding this, they're fighting for this neck and neck. Way to go.
All right, Mako's in the pool first on that 3rd leg.
But they're not too far behind. That's Barracudas. Is that Blue Wave?
I get mixed up with the caps because Barracuda and Blue Waves are both blue. They both have blue colors.
Oh, Barracuda.
So it's difficult to tell.
You're right. Barracudas change their colors. It used to be black and red.
All right, the anchor leg is in for Mako. Okay, I think the deep blue cap is Barracuda's.
Yeah,
Blue Waves look like they have white and blue.
Yeah.
So the
it's
deep
Barracuda.
blue, Barracuda would be in 2nd place.
So Mako is currently ahead. But you know, some of these teams that are a little behind are the B teams. And I when I first started swimming, I was on a B team because I didn't start as, you know, some kids start when they're like 3. I started when I was like 8, 9. And so you're just starting to swim in, so you're just happy to be internationals.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, we're on the B team, but I'm at nationals. I made nationals.
Yeah. Blue Waves actually came back and took 2nd in the race.
Way to go, Blue Waves.
And then Barracuda came 3rd in that race. All right, so we should be moving on to the boys. I mean, these races are really flying. The boys 9 to 10, 200-meter freestyle relay. So we have Mako, Barracuda, Blue Waves, Black Marlins, and another Mako team in this one.
YMCA Wave Runners in 2022 set the record. YMCA no longer has Wave Runners. They morphed into the other teams. But that's a Freeport team.
I never even heard of that one.
Yeah, they were around when I forgot about them. They were around when we were swimming in Freeport, but they only had like 2 members then. But in a few years ago, they were a little stronger, but I think they've now evolved out. And people, but swimmers in
because I
Freeport,
realized some of the names on this, Harold.
Yeah, Harold those. Yeah, so some of the swimmers in Freeport now have either evolved to Alpha, Mako, or FAC still.
Got it. So it looks like Mako is out in the lead with Blue Waves right on their tail. I see another Mako team there.
It's 2
looks
Mako
like 2 Mako teams yet again in this relay. That's how Mako is making up the points. They literally have like 8 people in one race.
They're like, don't worry about what you come.
Yeah.
Just swim the race.
Swim. Yeah.
It's the strategy. We see you, Trevano. It's the strategy. It's a good strategy. It's like entrepreneurs say, it's a numbers game. It's all about the numbers.
Yep.
If you know your numbers, you know how to win. And Mako knows their numbers.
That 3rd leg is already in the pool for Mako. And I can see their ankle legs. They're both excited to get in the pool. on both Mako teams. Blue Waves is taking position as well. All right, let's see who goes in the pool first. Woo! Mako hits the ankle leg first. Then we got Blue Waves in there. Another Mako is in there. And then another Blue Waves team.
No, one is Blue Waves.
One is Barracuda.
Right,
It's one, the
Barracudas.
deep blue.
Yeah, Barracudas. But Mako's A and B team are doing well.
Yep.
And 206.70. We have a big potential there. That second tag in lane number 6 by the Barracudas and lane number 3, the Mako Aquatic team with their second team.
And Mako wins another relay. And that was the 9 and 10 boys freestyle. Let's look to see if they got the record. The record was 2:08.40. They got it. If my eyes are not deceiving me.
And looking for that referee report, we have it.
There we go.
The scoreboard
National record.
Mako Aquatic team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Posting in with a
They beat out the
206.70.
YMCA Wave Runners record. It was 2:08.
National record.
He just said it. Yeah, the national record.
Wow. Congratulations to Mako.
Yeah,
For a
they
new
did.
record.
They got it.
Boys
They got
9
it.
to 10.
The open record time.
They're coming for records. They're coming for there. It's the strategy for me.
All right, next up we have the girls 11-12.
Yep.
We got Mako, Barracuda, Alpha, Black Marlins, Blue Waves, and Mako with a B team. So we should have 6 lanes filled.
Yeah, holding this record is the Barracuda Swim Club. And they got this record in 2023, so the record hasn't been there that long.
That was 2 years ago. Just 2 years ago.
157, and the Mako team is pretty close to that number, so we'll see what they do tonight.
Listen, they are running this meet so efficiently. The boys 11-12. The second and fourth legs are ready, standing by. The girls are already in position. A tight ship. A tight ship. I didn't think I was going to get home until like 11, but clearly I'll be home quicker than that. Now, all of the nights won't be like this, but I'm happy that
Sasha said, don't get used to it.
Yeah, I'm happy this night will end. We're actually ahead of time according to Meet Mobile.
Sorry.
So.
You got it.
All right, the girls 11-12 are
Put this under here.
in the pool.
Way to go, young ladies. All right, they're all doing really good. Like even the young lady in the lane. Oh, that's a Mako too.
All right, we'll see who hits the pool first down at our end, the western side of the pool, on the second leg exchange.
All right, so the first one is Mako.
Mako, that's Taylor
Barracudas.
Nichols. Barracudas, Alpha, Blue Waves. This looks like Sienna on the anchor leg for Mako. Sienna Campbell.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see who goes in the pool first on the anchor leg.
Barracuda is doing really good. They're right behind.
All right, Sienna's in.
That's a clean touch.
Mako, we got Blue Waves in the water second. We got the third and fourth. We have another Mako in. And then Blue Waves in again. I love to see them dive in. That's also a thing of beauty for me.
Yeah.
When they dive in.
Alpha look like they're fighting for a third with that other Mako team. So first place is Mako.
159.01.
Then Barracuda. First place is Mako, Barracuda. Alpha got it. Alpha got the third. They were fighting for that third. Alpha got the third.
One, Mako, Barracuda.
No, they didn't get the third. Alpha got it. I mean, Mako got the third too.
Mako got a third.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mako, Barracuda. All right, we move to our boys now, 11 to 12.
And we had a thumbs up. Scoreboard stands. Getting ready now, 11 and 12 gentlemen. And a great start. Mako Aquatics in lane number 2. The Barracudas in lane 3. Black Marlins in lane 4. Mako Aquatics.
All right, our boys 11 to 12. They are in the pool. As the girls 13 to 14, they are lining up right behind them.
Oh yeah, they're getting ready. Oh, they sat under there.
Yep.
All right, there, boys. 11 to 12, 200 meter is on its way. And they're all pretty close. Mako Aquatics holds the record for this, and they just got it last year.
All right, Mako's in the pool first on that third leg. I always try to ask the swimmers, you're in the water, can you hear the junkanoo in the stands? And they tell me, yeah, we can hear it. We can hear it. I'm always confused by that because I'm like, you're in the water. How can you hear the noise? But they said they feel the vibrations as well from in the pool.
I had a coach, Coach Bell, God rest his soul. He said, but you'd wait till you breathe.
They do that over there too. All the time. Like they be like, go, go. I just be like, y'all can hear, or they say, they generally tell me when they turn to the side, they can see their coaches doing this. Like, why is that a $500 suit? That's literally like two pieces of cloth.
That's what it is. It's a part of it. So Mako takes it again. Mako is taking all of these relays. And then Blue Waves was next. And then Mako's second team. It's a numbers game, and they know how to play their numbers. It's Mako, Blue Waves, Mako.
All right, yep. 1 and 2, Mako's, Blue Waves, yep. Mako. 3 Mako, 4. Black Marlins came in 4th, and 5th Barracuda, and 6th was Blue Waves.
Blue Waves had 2 teams too.
Yep.
Blue Waves is catching on to this number game as well.
Now we move to the girls 13 to 14 200 freestyle relay. They are already lined up, and guess what? I can see the boys 13, 14. They're right there as well. All lined up and ready to go.
And again, great starts. The Bahamas is
the girls saw 13, 14.
They're also famous for being black at the start. What a great start.
All right, this looks like a tie between
the
Black Marlins and Mako. And then I think Blue Waves went in there as well. I think Alpha's in the front of this one.
Yeah, Alpha's doing their thing. That's Alpha.
Mako already caught up. Mako definitely didn't go into the pool first on that second leg, but Mako is into the pool first on that third leg.
They're neck and neck. They're neck and neck with Mako and lane 3, which is Alpha. Oh, they edge him out. But Alpha is still doing really good. They're on the heels. Let's go see this last leg. It's Skylar Smith anchoring for Alpha. And then Mako.
Yeah, I see Skylar's gonna anchor. Mako is in the pool. And then Skylar, there she goes.
For Alpha, let's see.
I see Lyford in there as well. Lyford is in this
Lyford
race.
is there. Lyford is in this race.
Yeah.
So they're fighting to the finish for this gold and silver. And as you said, Lyford is right there in the middle.
In the middle.
Third.
Yep.
It's pretty close. But Mako is making that gap. Yeah, they're making that gap. They're making that gap.
That looks like Celeste Gibson on the anchor.
Well, that kick is flawless.
That definitely is Celeste Gibson on the anchor.
And that's a really good time. You're going to find out what that means in a moment.
Yeah, it looks like Mako and then Alpha. Mako, Alpha. And then we got to wait for the official because it's hard to see.
We'll wait on our screen.
Yeah.
156 and change. The third tag in lane number 4 by Lyford Swim Club. And that
Way to go, ladies. That's a 13 and 14 200 meter.
I don't know. Waiting for the referee's report. And we have a thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen.
Another good thing, I haven't heard tonight is any disqualification reports.
That's good.
There haven't been any for the evening. Unless we missed out on some, I haven't heard Mike call any disqualification reports for the night.
14, gentlemen.
I think that was a new record. I think that's what he said.
I'll check the Meet Mobile. That was, this is boys 13 to 14 here.
Yeah, this is the boys 13 to 14.
So we have Mako, Blue Waves, Black Marlins, Alpha, Barracuda, Cayman, Caymana Bay Aquatics Club.
Okay.
That's what the CBAC is for.
Okay.
Caymana, so that's Cayman. Now we figured that one out, and then we have Mako.
Yeah, we figured out on day 1 we good to go.
Mako Aquatics, their primary team in lane number 5. Blue Wave in lane 6, Black Marlins in 7, Barracudas in 8, and Cabana Bay Aquatic Club in lane number 9.
Yeah, that was a Nationals record. Swift held it for the 13-14 girls. Swift held it in 2015 and Mako just beat it. Alpha was second. And then Lyford Swim Club was third. All right, the guys out in the front.
That's actually a Carifta slip cap, so I can't actually tell who that is.
That's Mako. Mako has won every relay so far. They have dominated.
That second tag in 146 and change. In lane number 6, the Blue Waves. The third tag in right now. Looks like our exhibition team from Cabana Bay Aquatic Club. 147 and change there. And the third tag in Bahamas team, fourth overall, 148.7 and some change in lane number 1 by the Makos. And again, and waiting for the referee's report.
Lane 1 and second so. Let's back so.
All right. So we going to the, I think next is the 15 to 17 200-meter freestyle relay.
Yep.
That's the girls. And we have Blue Waves, we got Mako, we got Lifer Key, we got Alpha, we got Barracuda Swim Club, and Blue Marlin. And so we're going to see who's going to come out on top. Mako has been dominating these
relays,
but Alpha holds the record in this one, but we'll see who's able to hold it off of this one.
And right now we're on hold waiting for referee's report.
Lane 4. Mako's in lane 4, but they're not going in with the best time. But we know even if
we're going to be giving away awards for the relay.
It's still been
tonight.
It's still
been Mako straight through, yeah.
It's still been a run for their money, so we're gonna see.
So lane 3, Blue Waves, lane 4, Mako, lane 5, Lyford, lane 6, Alpha Aquatics, lane 7, Barracuda, and lane 8, Black Marlin.
And as we get ready to wind down for tonight, I want to remind everybody about every Bahamian swimming. They're making waves, they're training instructors, they're opening pools, and they're reaching children across islands, not only in Nassau, but across the different islands of the Bahamas. So we want to say thank you to the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Works, Float, the Sean Connery Foundation, and the Fox Foundation. And if you want to help, you can dive in and become an instructor today. Just emails poolsinschools, I love that, poolsinschools242@gmail.com. That is very easy to remember. And they said when I was doing the interview, if you want to be an instructor or a manager, you can come on board and help to decrease the gap, the barrier that some people can, like I said, people can get into track. I can stay after school, I can learn to run, but if I don't know how to swim.
Yep. And we are surrounded by water, 700 islands and keys. Everyone in the Bahamas should know how to swim. A basic know how to tread water, basic freestyle. It can be life-saving. It can be really and truly life-saving.
Yeah. And then it brings a barrier to careers too, because she said that the whole inspiration came because the students were going to school, I think in Scotland, and they were studying marine biology, and only one went in the water out of 6 Bahamians.
Oh wow!
One person went in the water because the other 5 didn't know how to swim. So this is important. So we're gearing up. The ladies are ready. These are the 15 to 17. So there's only a few more races until we're done, Tasha.
Yeah,
you're right. They don't play with time.
I told you. I want to say something, but people will pelt me, so I won't say anything. But swimming, over at the pool, we start on time. And we finish ahead of time.
You'll just say that.
We start on time, and we may even finish ahead of time. And these kids have to be right back here at 7 a.m. for starting to warm up, getting ready for that morning session for tomorrow.
Look at that clean shot, that clean drone shot. And they're off. Mako. They're in the lead, but we're not sleeping on the other teams that are still gearing up and still making their way across. Alpha is putting up a good race. Alpha is still in the race. They may be trailing behind. Mako is second right now, but they are still in the race. Also, the other teams that are in the race that are doing what they have to do is Blue Waves.
And guess what? It's still an early meet. It's still only night 1. It's still only night 1. It can be anyone's nationals at this point. We don't want to count any club out.
No.
Alpha, Blue Waves, Barracuda, Freeport Aquatics, Lightning. Everybody still has a chance to take this meet. This is only night 1.
Look, just even as we said in the race, look, Alpha is putting up a fight with Mako on this third leg. Whoever's in this third is a fight to the finish with the final leg. Oh, It's a fight to the finish with the final leg. Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching the 15 to 7 200-meter freestyle relay, and it is Mako and it is Alpha, and they are neck and neck. The crowd in the stands are going crazy because we don't know who it's gonna be. It's been Mako all night for the relays, and Alpha said we're not going home without getting one. Alpha said we are not gonna end night one. Sasha, you said it. It's anybody's nationals, and Alpha just came through, and they won their first relay for the night. It is anyone's nationals. Congratulations to Alpha. Mako was second, and then it was Barracudas, and then Blue Waves was fourth, and then Blue Marlins just came in fifth. And then sixth is Lyford. Way to go. That was a great race.
Yep.
That fourth leg, that was a good fourth leg.
Yep.
And that's what we want to see. And that's why more people need to be swimming. The more swimmers, the more competitive it's going to be.
The more diverse our teams will be.
Correct.
And it would be that continued dominance.
The 15 to 17 girls, they just did a really good job. We're going into the 15 to 17 boys.
And then after that, it's only 18 and over from there.
Correct.
We'd be done.
Correct. So if you tuned in and you're watching us on Facebook or you're watching us on TV, this is you might as well stay tuned in to the very end because we need a few more races.
Yep. So we got the boys 15 to 17, and just a reminder as well, you can tune in every night. Tomorrow we're going to begin a little early. Tomorrow it's going to be a little different. We're going to start with the opening ceremonies at 5:30 p.m. right here, but there is a morning session. The morning session will get started at 9 a.m. The evening session, we have those opening ceremonies, so those will begin at 5:30, and the following 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday, we will start at 5 p.m. Channels 205 and 212 will also be streaming on the R News Facebook page and the RTV Originals Facebook page as well. All right, this is the boys 15 and 17 200-meter freestyle relay. The third leg is now in the pool.
All right, they are going strong. This third leg, when I talk about when you put pressure on yourself or whatever leg you fall into.
All right, again, that is Mako going into the pool. And it looks like Alpha and Barracuda.
Yeah, Alpha and Barracuda went in the same time.
Lightning is also trying to pull up. I see Lightning making a run for it as well.
Yeah, Mako is killing that. Mako is getting that, and it looks like Alpha is the second. Alpha's going to be second. Way to go, Mako.
Alpha came second.
Yeah.
Barracudas came third.
And that second tag in 139 and change in lane number 6 by the Alpha Aquatics team. The third tag in.
All right, and first
and some change in lane number 4 by the Barracuda.
Yeah, there you go. First is Mako, second is Alpha.
Moving our focus now to the
third is Barracuda.
Yep.
We had a thumbs up from the referee. Scoreboard stands.
All right. I think this is the girls 18 and over will be next, and then we have our boys
18 and over.
18 and over. I see some familiar faces. Good day. All right, down to our last 2 relays for the night. And the girls 18 and over are in the pool.
And awards for the relays.
All right, ladies. We got Barracuda, we got Mako, we got Alpha, and we got Lyford.
All right, I think that was Mako that made the entrance first. We have Barracuda as well making a run for it. It looks like Barracuda is in the lead.
They told you said they're coming. They want to win their relay.
Gonna check out the Meet Mobile app. Meet Mobile is where it's at. Mako, Alpha, Barracuda, and Lyford are in this race.
It is a close race.
It looks like it's gonna be Barracuda.
Barracuda
in the water first.
Final leg.
Blue Waves is there. Alpha is there as well.
And this is the 18 and over 200 freestyle female category. It's tighter than. No
and that looks like it's gonna be Barracuda.
Woo! Barracuda.
Barracuda and Blue Waves. Let's see. In first, Barracuda Swim Club. Second, Alpha took second. Third was Lyford Key. And fourth was Mako.
Anybody nationals.
So shout out to Barracuda.
Way to go, Barracuda.
All right, we're down to the final race of the night. The boys 18 and over.
I can't believe we're at the end, Sasha.
Day one done. Cross it off your bucket list. Day one done. Let's see if we can give you the standings up to this point before this last race. I'll try to pull it up really quickly.
We're going in. We got Barracuda, Mako, and Alpha.
All right, top five. In fifth position, we got Black Marlins, 114 points. Blue Waves, 250 points. Barracuda, 289 points. Alpha in second, 302 points. And in first, Mako with 659 points.
Wow.
Heading into these final two races. The boys, 18 and over. 200 meters freestyle relay. I see Emmanuel Godson.
There we go.
Kristen Hepburn is in for Mako.
That second leg, they're doing a good job. Yeah, Mako is like, we are going to end this one on fire. But neck and neck fighting for the second place. And to catch Mako up is Alpha and Barracuda. Hey, and the thing about it is we're in the race. When you're in a relay, the main goal is let's thread in every relay. Whether we win or not, let's have a team. And so Alpha and Barracuda are making sure we have a team and we're fighting to the finish. Mako, they are well ahead on this one. They're making sure opening up this gap for the men's 18 and over. Steady as a beating drum.
All right, that's Marvin Johnson in for that ankle leg from Mako.
That's it. That's it. He got it. At this point, they're racing against the clock. Probably seeing if they could beat Barracuda Swim Club time in 2021, which was 1:33. Are they close? They could be close to the 1:33. Oh no, it's gone.
All right.
And they missed it just by a thread. They did do a better time, but they did not get the record, but they did really well.
All right, Mako went first, Alpha took second, and Barracuda Swim Club took third.
Barracuda's taking the third tag.
And that is the final race for the first day. We're done.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We are done with night one.
It has been amazing being with you. Sasha, it's been great hanging out with you this evening.
Yeah, this has been an exciting night. We've had some national records gone down.
Yep.
We had a lot of medals given out. I think we have some more medals coming up. But that was the final race in the pool. The boys 200 meter freestyle relay. Let me give people an idea of what they can expect tomorrow. So tomorrow's Friday. In the morning, they have the 800 meter free. They have some of the longer races. 1500 meter free, 400 meter IM. We got a 50 meter fly in there. 100 meter back tomorrow night, what you can expect. Finals in the 200 meter freestyle, 50 meter fly. We have the 100 meter back, and then we'll have some 400 meter medley races to cap up the night. But that is night one. We are done. Corral, we made it.
We made it. We did
Night
it.
1 is done. We have 3 more nights.
3 more nights
We have
to
3
go.
more nights. Make sure you stay tuned to the RTV network. We will be here every night. Tomorrow we start a little bit early. The opening ceremony is at 5:30. First race in the pool at 6 o'clock. Don't come at 6:01. Don't come at 6:01 because at 6:01 the first race will be in the pool. Corral, did this make you feel?
Yes, it was very, very nostalgic. Yes,
Yeah?
it was because being out here, like I said, we swam in the same pool over 20 something years ago.
1900 million thousand 111.
20 something years ago we were here, and it's just been a joy to kind of watch the swimmers, to see some of my friends who are now coaches. It is so crazy. Like I said, Trevano McPhee, I swam with Trevano. I'm seeing Chriszea Farrington over there right there, who's in the blue waves. And just being able to see the swimmers and to see everything that they're doing and how far swimming has come. Like I said, I've been on some Carifta national swim teams, but to be here, and they're like 7-time champions at Carifta, watching the amount of teams they have. And then even as we talked about every Bahamian swimming, like bringing the awareness to the fact that there can be more people swimming.
Yep.
The opportunities need to be there. So it's been a great day. I'm so excited that you guys have me on. I'll be with you for the next 3 days.
Yep.
Like I said, I've been to Carifta when it came here and some of the nationals over the years, but it's different sitting in this seat. Like we have like front row seats, like even like watching the drone footage of seeing the swimmers.
Yeah, and shout out to the parents, the coaches as well. I mean, they've done a phenomenal job getting these swimmers ready from not just yesterday, but from last September or from last Nationals up to now. They've done a phenomenal. The coaches are out here just as early as the kids, sometimes 4 a.m. in preparation for a 5 a.m. practice, and the parents who got to get up, especially y'all who coming from the east to BKK. I applaud y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs, and the kids as well. The kids are the true stars of the meet. We want to come out, and we implore you, please come out. Don't just sit on your couches and watch, but come out and support these kids. They're doing a phenomenal job. All of the clubs, all 10 local clubs, and even some of the kids who have come in from around the world, Canada, Mexico. We have a team here from Howard University. We have Coach Nichols here recruiting, getting ready for his next set of swimmers. So we just want to invite everybody to come on out. Remember, you can tune in 205-212 RTV Network and the RTV Originals Facebook page. That's it. I'm Sasha Lightborn.
I'm Corral Pinder, and it's been awesome being here with you guys.
Good night, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Brian Stevenson, Caden Bain, and Christian Desvegas. Of swims, the quality of the facility, the quality of Bahamas swimming, impressive.